Alright guys, so today I have lower body for you. We're going to just do 2 exercises back to back for a round of 3, and then we're going to move on to the other ones. So if you have something like a step, I have a step over here. I might use something different, so I'll show you, or you can always find something like this that you can step up on, or we can just do like a march in place. So just know that there will be modifications for you. Go ahead and start your watch and make sure you have some water. I do have one weight with me as an option, as well as a band. So you don't have to use any of those if you want to just do body weight today. So I'll show you different ways that you can do that. So let's go ahead and we're going to take it wide and just sit down into it. Just get our body prepared. Make sure that your knees are lining up with the middle toe and that you can see your toes. So you're sitting down into it and your knees are staying back and not going forward over the toes like that. Okay, I want you to step it out and cross. Just getting our heart rate up a little bit, getting our muscles warmed up. Okay, go ahead and release. So we're gonna do step ups next. Honestly, this will help to warm up your body as well. And we're just gonna do one leg at a time. So I'm gonna put my foot on the edge of my step here, and I'm going to push off and bring that knee up and lower down. And so as you can see, what I'm doing with my arm motion is just like how you would walk. So you can do this in place as well. Just down on the floor, push up and lower back, kind of like you're pushing off that stationary leg. The higher your step, the harder this will be. Okay, release. I'm just going to take myself over to the other side so I can switch it up, but if you have enough room, you just switch feet. Nice exhale. As you push off and come up, make sure you're pushing off that entire foot on the step. All right, release it. So now we're going to do a front lunge. You can grab this weight or you can do it without a weight. I'm just going to hold it in front of me, and you're going to step forward with that right foot. We bend the back knee down, exhale, push off that right foot, okay? Repeat, and if you need to, modify by not going deep into it and not stepping out very far. Okay, so it all depends on what those knees feel like. You can even hold that weight down by your side if that is more comfortable for you. Make sure you're exhaling with that push off. Last one. Simply switch sides here, starting off with that left foot, bending the back knee. As you go down, exhale and come back to that starting position. Again, you don't have to go deep into it if you need to modify. And we're going to release here. So we're going to go ahead and go back into those step ups. All right. So I'm just going to grab my step here so I can be in front of you. And I'm going to come on the middle and I'm going to step up and bring that knee through. Again, making sure the full foot is on the step. You're pushing off, working your glutes here. Last one, you're just stepping down, taking the other foot onto that step and repeating. One more up. All right, good. I'm just gonna move that step to the side. Grab my weight again for those front lunges. Make sure that you have a nice stable surface here, okay? And right leg goes forward, back leg bends, and you push off with that front leg and come back to starting. Again, just hold that weight where it's comfortable for you. One more. Switch hands and switch legs. Left foot forward. Exhale off that push off. Two more. And release. So we have one more round of those two. And you can always try, you know, if you have a step and you want to get some razors for the side, some extra so that you can get it a little bit higher up, make it more challenging, you can. Again, you can just go to a low step, you can step it back and still work those glutes with that step up. You can also make it a little bit more challenging, bending that back leg a little bit more and pushing off, making that stationary leg have to work a little more, a little harder to get you up. All kinds of modifications and ways of making it a little bit more advanced. All right, step it back, exhale with the push off. Whoop. And this is how it helps you with your balance. Last one. All right, good. Release. Grab your weight. One more time for me. And we're going to go into those forward lunges. Right leg, step forward first. Exhale with that push off. Remember, always watch what your knees are doing. Make sure the knee lines up with that middle toe and you're not bringing it inwards towards the big toe or taking it out too far over the middle toe, okay? It's just a way to help protect. Last lunge forward. And we're switching sides, going to the left. Again, modify by not taking it out too far. Stay nice and tall. Last one. Okay. And release, we're gonna grab some water here. We're gonna do bridges and squats next. I'm actually gonna use the band for a little bit of added resistance. So if you don't have a band, you don't have to have it, but you can use it for added resistance. I'm also going to use this chair to take myself higher up and make it a little bit more challenging. So either lie on the ground and lift up, or you're going to put your feet up on a higher surface to make it a little bit more challenging on your glutes. Okay, so just for 10, you're going to push off and raise up and lower all the way back down. You want to exhale and lower down. Press against the band if you have a band on. Notice I'm exhaling on the lift, using my abs. And last one, up. Lower down. You're gonna roll to the side to come up. Now, if you're using a chair for that, you continue to use the chair, okay? Now, what you're gonna do is you want to lower down into a seat and stand. Now we're going to do that together, but you're going to add a little hop if you want a little bit more advanced move. So lower and come up and hop. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's it for that round. So we have 2 exercises that we're working on. We're going to lower back down, feet up or feet down on the ground. Lower down for your bridge position. You're going to press up, squeeze the booty, and lower back down. Make sure you're doing a chin retraction as well. Extra squeeze at the top. You might feel your outside legs working as well because of your pressing against the band. Last one up. And lower down. Coming up to a standing position. All right, so you're either gonna sit to stand or you're gonna add that little hop. Okay, so I'll do a couple just seated. Have a seat and push off and come up. All right, adding hop. Exhale with that hop. one. Ah, whew, my legs are burning. All right, so we have one more round of those two. I want you to lower back down. I kind of get my booty a little bit closer if I can. Chin retraction. Exhale, pushing those hips up as high as you can get them up. You're halfway there. We're on 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice, good squeeze. Lower down. Coming back up again. Makes it a little bit harder to get up whenever you have a band on your knees. So we're going to lower down, add in that hop. Or just sit to stand if you're finding it you're tired on the third round. Five more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and remove the band and grab some water here. About 150 beats per minute with the heart rate. Fitness range that you're at, and do what you can. Anytime you need any kind of modifications, just message me. So we're gonna do squats and then we're gonna do Roman deadlifts here. So you can use a weight or you can do it with just your body weight, okay? You can always use that chair here to squat back and use that as guidance to sit back and come back up. What we're just tapping down, okay? The chair is for guidance. Push off those feet. Notice that I'm keeping that chin retraction. I'm not looking forward or letting my chin come forward. Last squat. Take that weight down in front of you. Get nice and tall. Chin retraction. You have a slight bend in your knees and your butt goes back, bending at the hips only. Push off those heels and come up, squeezing your booty forward. It's important not to allow your back to round out, so keep that nice flat back. Last one. Okay, if you're feeling good enough, I want you just to keep going. So hold that weight where it feels comfortable. You want to hold it in front of your chest. You want to hold it down. You can. We're going to go right into those squats here. So sit it back, push off those feet and come up. Make sure you've got that breathing and you're not holding your breath. Last squat, we're gonna go right into those Roman deadlifts right here. Feet facing forward, parallel. I want you to get that chin retraction. Slight bend in those knees as you're taking that flat back down. If you start to feel a rounding, I want you to stop before you get to that point. Feel that stretch right there at the base of the booty and hamstrings as you go down. 2 more. Okay, we're gonna finish out these 2. All right, so I'm gonna switch up my hand position here. Squat down and up. Notice I'm not sitting all the way in the chair, I'm just tapping down. It's a good guide to using proper form. Last one here. All right, good. Right into those deadlifts. I'm gonna just show you different angles here. Chin retraction, flat back down. Notice I don't lock my knees out. So I have a slight bend in my knees. It's not a squat either. We were just doing squats. You want to work the back side of your legs. And release. Go grab your water. We're almost there. So I want you to use your band again. For the next one, you're going to come down on your hands and knees. All right. One leg straight back. We're going to lift and lower, so if you don't have a band, that's okay. You can just do it without. One leg straight back. We're going up for 10. Lift and lower that leg all the way back down. One more. All right, bring it in. Switching legs all the way up and down. Last lift and lower down. All right, we're going to come up. And what I want you to do here is we're going to go into a squat and you're going to side step. So squat down, side step for 2 and back for 2. Hold it down in that squat position, working the outer sides of the legs and the booty. We're going to go one more, and then back, and release here. We're going down to the floor. We're finishing up. This is the last round. Legs straight, go straight up. One more lift, bring it in, switch sides. I know you're gonna feel the burn. The whole point in doing this is we're working these muscle groups back to back. Last lift, come on up again, so that we're tiring out those muscles and really activating. Squat down, side step for 2, and we're coming back for 2. One more back, and good. So we're on the last round. All right, 3 sets of each. This is our third. Lift and lower. One more. Bring that knee in. Switching sides. Make sure you're feeling the glutes and not your back. Last one, last time. up, last exercise. Squat it down, challenge yourself, step it out. Just checking my form. I'm gonna turn so that you can see me. Feel the outside working. All right, one more time. Okay. Woo. You can take that band off here. Toss it to the side. All right, so what I want you to do is you can stand or you can be seated. Cross that ankle over your knee and sit down into it. If you're seated, just cross the ankle over the knee. You can open up, push down on that knee to get that outer hip that we were just working. All right, slowly release. Come out of that position. You're gonna cross the other side. Sit down into it. Try to get it a little bit deeper. Slow down that breathing for me. Take some nice deep breaths. All right, slowly come out. And what I want you to do is we're going to take those legs wide. I want you to reach it down. Nice deep breath in. I want you to cross to one foot, one side of the outside of the foot. Hold on to your foot. You should feel that a lot in the hamstring on the side that you're reaching towards. And then we're going to go to the other side. Back to center. And then I want you to come up. And I want you to take one foot back behind. Let that leg be straight. Torso nice and tall. Feel the quads and the hip flexor here. All right, come on up, step forward. Gently take the other leg back. And nice and tall again. Slowing down your breathing. All right, release. I want you to make sure you're getting in enough water, especially if you're sweating a lot. Make sure you're getting in enough protein, logging your food so that you can track it to see where you're at so that you have a good base to get started at.